Welcome everyone to Steam Hibernation. Today we are playing. I'm really looking forward to this one. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. This is the Ultimate Edition of the Ultimate Edition of Dead or Alive 5. I'm looking forward to this for a few reasons. One, it's not about a fighting game actually. I played the Xbox 360 version, although I am kind of a bit worried about playing a fighting game with the lag that's going to come from the video editing, video recording software. And the other, number two, it has more characters because I don't know why they apparently needed more virtual fighter characters. And number three, the story is utterly ridiculous, so that'll be good for a life. I'm probably not going to play the full story. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to have a little thing while I'm editing together my next Let's Play with Will. I'm going to do a little short series of videos where I play through the entire story, but I'm going to show you some of it because it is very funny. I'm going to go in pro mode. New title already because I bought it. Online isn't available yet. That's the thing to keep in mind. I was going to show online, but then I kind of remembered that it's not going to be around for 3 more months. I mean, this is kind of the game that kind of Steam Hibernation is made for to a degree. I mean, technically I'm cheating because I've played it before, but in terms of a kind of game that you're kind of excited about, you don't know what it's going to be like. Let's play it. Right, let's just go straight for the story. I warn you, this is going to be absolutely bonkers, so excuse me if I don't riff on it a bit. Yes, the recession did hit Wolverhampton hard. Metaphor. Oh god, him. Yeah, he's that guy from Dead or Alive 2 nobody liked. Well, it was in the first game actually. Oh god, this bit. Wait for this bit. Yeah. Every single time. I played this game with a friend. We played through the entire story together, and while quite drunk, and all we did throughout the entire thing is, oh no! But yeah, Scary Demon. What a way to show off a video game. Right. So this is at the same time we got Ms. MMA. You probably know one thing about. Well, I'd say you know one thing. You know two things about Dead or Alive.
What they say about you is true. You're not half bad. Can you beat me though? That's the real question.
Right. So.
We're gonna find out.
Right. I haven't played this game. I kind of made the mistake of not actually playing this before. That was the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to shop my new, new arcade stick that I've been playing. Right, so that's throw. I'm trying to get my buttons. Oh, that's why the bloody ridiculous order. Right, notice. Yeah. Right. Ah, damn it. Right, so how do I explain the system? Right, so you got strikes. You got your punches, your kicks, and you have a guard. And if you press the guard and back or forward, you get to do hold moves. Hold moves counter strikes. And you can also press. I think it's punch and guard, and you can do throws and throws beat holds, and it's basically a rock paper scissors system. In practice it is surprisingly elegant. I've never actually seen competitive play of it though. Competitive play of Dead or Alive 4 is very good though. Yeah, I do apologise for some of the lag. Mercifully, the lag is not unplayable though. The frame rate will hopefully be better in the video, but if it isn't, then I'm hoping the video, I'll put some notes in the description about what the game was like outside of this footage. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff is absolute nonsense. Yeah, also I'm playing it in 720p. Because it doesn't seem to want to behave with my recording software otherwise. Anyway, that's the other thing. Freedom Survivor is just a really stupid name for a cruise ship.
Like hell it hasn't.
I'm not sure what I feel about the graphic quality. I mean, obviously I've put it down to 720 rather than 1080. they've removed the soft engine, so apparently they couldn't get that to behave with the PC port they've made. Hopefully, I'm hoping they'll put that in later. It doesn't look terrible, but the centre of frame, those things are absolutely ridiculous.
Do you understand?
But that was a problem with the original game, and that was another source of hilarity. The fact that the breasts were trying to out-act everything on screen, and succeeding in a lot of cases.
That whatever the people who have left Doatek do on their own is
So this is Damon in his casual wear, his bloody polo shirt. I just love that. The voices are really
By the way, is that
silly.
girl your messenger now?
But another thing is they've improved the text. The text on the Xbox 360 version was ridiculous. It was like that stuff you use in translation patches, because it's got like the letters, but it's like giant. So it was just like so you got like 2 words per thing. Oh, by the way, I'm a ninja.
Elena, tell me, where is my clone? Where is Alpha?
Tell me, where is my clone? See, this is why I wanted to show you, because that we're kind of going to play through the first few parts until we get to switch characters.
Tell me, I beg you.
Tell me, I beg you. Sorry, honestly, I'm going to play the rest of it
I need to find
later,
her
but I need to
and put an end to this.
I need to kind of show everything
do not know.
silly about this game already. Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna play through. I'm gonna show off some of the other characters as well. I'm probably just gonna edit very quickly through that, because most of it's just gonna be selecting characters. May have to remount my controls as well, because they're a bit awkward. Because basically I've got guard in the middle. I'm using my that was the other thing. I have an excuse to use my Hori AX2 fight stick, Virtual Fighter 5 edition, but whatever. And I haven't had an excuse to play with this since I got Ultra Street Fighter 4, which is actually a really good port. That's well worth playing.
What are you planning now?
Donovan, for people unaware of Dead or Alive lore, I'm fairly certain he's dead. He was like the main villain in the first game. In the second game, you had the Magic Tengu, then some ninja, then one of the ninja playable characters, and then you had a clone. It was basically like the T1000 version of Kasumi, who's like the main ninja chick who's wearing very inappropriate ninja garb. See, that's an appropriate ninja, and that's a completely inappropriate him. He's just an inappropriate man. Especially when
it's already been 2 years. It was nuts. The mighty ninja assault on Dotek.
Oh, by the way, that thing, the cutscenes from a previous game. Oh, that was just that's attempted grope. If you get groped, it's your own fault. Except clearly it's not.
Really turned over a new leaf. Oh, we have arrived.
Right. Oh yeah, we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have the same problem we had. I've had in a few videos where we're gonna have the audio not quite sync. What was that? Not quite sync properly. That's just like some kind of Ghost Slender feature where helicopters don't exist. Right, in front of Taylor's bar, whatever that is.
Damn, she's getting rusty.
Okay, Base, aka Kevin Hogan. He's the father of another character in a weird, which is just weird. It's weird the way they portray it, but a lot of the stuff in Dead or Alive is a bit weird. So yeah, Rig wearing his classic metal hat.
Hey, what do you mean it won't do me any good out here?
You said something practical. We must kill each other.
Insulting my baby!
Oh my god, that's actually... Oh yeah, by the way, he's named his beloved bike after his daughter's called Tina. She's also a playable character.
What a pain.
This is gonna get silly. I'm trying to... I hope I can show a hold at some point. Yeah, see, I've got... No, probably not gonna happen. I'm really bad with the timing on it. I don't think this stuff we've got is going to help with that. Right, so let's see. Let's try to guard. So that's a throw. Right. Oh. They made it easier. I remember Dead or Alive 5 actually being quite tough. Although that said, it had optional things you had to do, like guard 5 times, do holes 5 times, do mid-lock 5 times. Right. Okay. Yes. So that's a problem. Right. That's quite unfortunate. Okay. So right. So we got 40 minutes of that. We will try a few more times because I think we've sensed the problem already. With we're gonna play until we get.
I'd say we earned ourselves a stiff drink, Red Bass. I sure am beat.
Mercifully, it just loaded the cutscene we're in anyway. So, right, so I do apologise that we had a bit of a crash there. It's going to crash every time it loads a cutscene now, isn't it?
Kasumi.
Hayate. It's certainly been a while. What an honor this is.
Right, so, I do apologise for that. I suspect we are going to see some frequent problems like that. I figure I should probably. I'm going to leave them in for completeness sake. So this is something to watch out for.
Listen to me. There's something I feel I have to finish.
We'll have to leave them in just for completeness sake.
Are still unknown. It's quite dangerous for Kasumi to be on her own.
Kasumi. This concerns our whole clan. You shouldn't bear this burden alone.
No, brother. This is my fight, and no one else's.
That's a very for someone determined. That is a bit of a sissy walk. This is my fight. You're not gonna take my fight. He just stares blankly, leaves. Oh, success. Right. So that was a chapter apparently. Certain chapters don't actually have they're just cutscenes, so we will continue onward. I think chapter 10 is probably a good place to start because we get a lot of the early silliness, but we don't get all the silliness. I think there's something like 36 chapters, although some of them are just cutscenes, of course. And the last cutscenes are just ridiculous. So this is Lisa.
I'm looking for Alpha 152.
Who I believe was actually there was a wrestler character called I can't remember her name in Dead or Alive 4, and I believe this is the same character.
I can't avoid this fight.
But I'm probably wrong, but I'm not. And mercifully, I don't think a lot of people are going to admit they know a lot about the Dead or Alive continuity, so I'm probably going to get away with it. But yeah. So this is a part where it's quite. Oh, come on. Ow. Felt that. Ah, damn it. It's because you got very good fast strike based play. It's quite dynamic, and you have silly physics, although I think that's a new thing. And you know it's kind of easy to see why this succeeded and something like Virtual Fighter did not, because it's so much faster and so much more dynamic than Dead or Alive than Virtual Fighter was, and
got you.
quite enjoyable.
Prepare yourself, you traitor! Ayane, I don't want to fight you, but I must.
don't. Well, you can't also crisp dialect.
Get ready, fight!
But yeah, so this is Evil Ninja. There's Good Ninja, and you can tell Good Ninja because she wears blue / very little. You can tell Evil Ninja because she wears black and slightly more than very little. I think my metaphor's escaping me. Okay. I suspect the lower frame rate is affecting the physics slightly, so I will. Oh, good heavens! That was quite good.
You will never defeat me.
I don't know if that was in the original because I couldn't really tell, but there's some quite nice like mud effects and stuff like that. Like they've added some interesting stuff to it, which I don't believe was in the original version, but it probably wasn't. If I just noticed. But by the way, you know I don't like to be mean about people's attire, like cover up and all that stuff. But she's in a blizzard. She's in a blizzard.
I'm looking for
There's certain times when
What would that be?
a person should cover up, and that is in the middle of a snowstorm.
Are you here to take me out?
I can't avoid this fight.
You probably could, like, yeah, you probably could. There's no reason why you can't avoid the fight. If you don't want to fight, just don't fight. Oh, good heavens. You're a ninja anyway. Oh. Yeah, my time on the holds isn't working. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to show one off, unfortunately. But we'll try anyway. Oh. Stab them. Yeah, they made the game a lot easier.
I know what I must do.
Yeah, they have improved the graphics somewhat. Apparently they removed the soft physics engine. Okay, new chapter. Okay, we'll come. Yeah, I believe I believe that's what they did. They removed. I believe they were gonna have soft physics, I think, in the PS4 version. But I don't know if they implemented it. And to be honest, I don't believe they did, judging by the textures. It's unless they're in a higher resolution than I picked. Graphically, the game never looked bad. Frame rate is probably difficult to judge because of my setup. I mean, I kind of criticised Valkyria Chronicles for its frame rate, but that was deeply unfair because it was just because of the way I was, because of the recording software I was using.
By the way, you and your associates wouldn't be interested in entering a tournament, would you?
Tournament?
Tournament.
It's for publicity. Doetek has a new leader, a new direction, which we need to announce to the world. So, I'm holding the 5th Dead or Alive tournament, just as my father would have done.
My evil father, who I am trying to escape the shadow of.
Not interested.
Oh well, that failed. You've got to work on your pitch, lady. You're not good at this. I think stick to the fighting, or maybe the opera singing. She's meant to be an opera singer. Who's suddenly become leader of this weird underground fighting scene, which is incredibly rich. Well, don't break the logic of this game. It's strange. Speaking of which,
What are you doing here? Is that you, Ayane?
it's Hitami Quartermain.
I mean, is Hayate with you too? Oh, I guess not, huh? Guess what? I'm
She
entering
is-
the tournament.
You kind of you end up there is an impasse at one point where you end up with the 4 stupidest characters in the story all fighting each other. Oh, that's offensive. She's training to be a safari ranger, I guess. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, all the effects are quite nice. I mean, I don't think there's anything that you couldn't do on a I don't know if there's anything you couldn't do on a I'm really bad on my time on this. There's nothing you couldn't do on a 360. So, but you know, it looks good. The environments are diverse. There's a lot of characters. I will show off more of the characters because not all of them are in the game. Nope. I am not losing to Tails. I am losing to Tails. Yes, yes, I did hear that a lot. Oh, come on. And the only other problem with it is when you lose, you end up having to see the whole of the you lose animation. Like, there's no way to skip that. Damn it. Okay, I have no idea what was happening there. Right, I should probably try something other than strikes, but... Oh. No idea what's happening there. Oh, what? Ouch. Yeah, I mean, some of the effects, they have added some effects, I'm certain they have. I I don't know if you had them from whether they were just stuff that was taken out of just the 360, because that's the only point of reference I have. But they look nice, though. And the game looks good. It doesn't play terribly, although obviously, this is not going to be a show because I am going to. What I'm going to do at some point is I'm going to do a conclusion. I'm going to record a conclusion after I played a little bit of the game without recording software, just to make sure that it is just my recording software that's causing the slowdown, and not just a general fault in the game.
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, I have noticed that pretty much every female character's finishing taunt involves some squeezing their shoulders together.
Hey, will you cut it out already?
Oh, come on, it's fine. What?
Right, so that's Elliot, spelled with one L.
Well, hey there, little lady.
And that's Brad Wong, who is a massive creep.
Get away from me.
Hey, Brad.
And despite the fact she is like an evil killer ninja, she is just letting this happen. Okay, that bit was kind of cool.
Sorry, Ayane.
Nice bluff. You've been improving.
Sure have.
And I have no idea what relationship these characters have, because they were in Dead or Alive 4, and that's kind of all I know, so apparently they trained each other or something. So that must have just been some kind of supplementary material I never saw.
Let's see how strong you are.
Get ready, fight!
So, that's an interesting thing. Dead or Alive 1 was the first fighting game to have any form of interactive background. Tekken games before that, they were infinites. They were just complete infinite backgrounds. Come on, grab. Oh my god, man! Like, there is some kind of there is definitely input lag, but that is probably recording software fault and not this. So the first one had the danger zone mechanic, where if you kick someone out of a certain patch in an arena, it would just explode and send them skyward. This was modified for Dead or Alive 2 to involve fully interactive backdrops. It looks really cool. Oh, and it's speaking, at least she's mostly wearing clothes, so that's more appropriate.
What are you doing? Let me through.
Get ready, fight!
So yeah, I think my friend summed this up when he was talking about, he was talking about, again, was it Mortal Kombat vs DC? I think years and years ago. It's like just people sitting on stuff and then go, fight him! And that's basically some sort of story of this. I mean, in fairness, that's probably some sort of story of most fighting games. Oh my word! Yeah, so that's the gimmick. I mean, you've probably seen several examples of this in this game. Oh yes, got that last hit in. Lots of nice particle effects. These were definitely added. There was no particle effect. Well, there was a few snow flakes, but there wasn't anywhere near the level of particle effects there, because that was really cool.
Why does everyone keep getting in my way?
Pictured annoyance. Pictured cold. Right, so okay. Oh. Right, we're gonna do the Kokoro storyline just because that is the stupidest one, and then we will duck out because I want to tease. I think there's half the game left after that.
Good day, everyone.
It's about a 2 hour long. It's about 2.5 hours, most of which is spent just fighting generic fights.
Today on behalf of the newly reformed DynaLemm.
Oh, it's her.
I would
That
like
lady
to
from the
apologize
tournament.
Right, she was in DLA 4 as well, and I have no idea who she is, even though I've beaten the story mode for Dead or Alive 5 before.
Oh dear, this is terrible. Tokyo's really scary.
That is the perfect reaction.
Thinking? You're gonna get yourself killed.
That is the ideal reaction to.
Wait, Kokoro? Kokoro, is that you? What are you doing
You're
here?
the one who ran into me.
I like how the really slow poses make it seem like she's even dumber than she looks. She doesn't look. Never mind. Dumber than than I think she's meant to be portrayed in this game. So this is Cockroach. Oh. It's a suspect most because they have to fill the skull gun crusher in this game. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, this is not good. That's not good either. That's getting worse. I believe when there's a red flash, God damn it, that means you have extra power for a limited amount of time. It's kind of like what happens in Tekken Tag 2 and Tekken 6, where you get extra power the less health you have. I think it's I know in Gary Market the Wolves it's called the tactical operating operating protocol or something.
To meet with somebody very important, she said.
Yeah, no one cares about Zack.
Something to do with her work.
Yeah, the only thing to know about Kokoro, she looks a little bit like a young Bayonetta. To be honest, I think it's just the glasses though. Okay, this is Janley. He is very annoying in a million different ways. You will see why when we fight him.
Hey.
Also, he's meant to be Bruce Lee, but I think the dragon pajamas are literally the only thing. Okay, see, that was your fault for being an idiot.
What'd you do that for?
What'd you do that for? Let's kill each other.
It's so nice to meet you.
Get ready, fight!
I believe her character is meant to be that she's dense. Oh my word. Ooh, yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, Janley is very annoying because he has a lot of very powerful. He's mostly just sweeping, but usually he uses a lot of very powerful strikes. And basically the entire gimmick of him is that essentially like force, kind of 19 feet across the screen with every attack. But here he's being a wuss. Maybe he's being kind because of he's being kind to the audience basically. But there's a pivotal move he does where he does the elbows, where he does this elbow, and he didn't do it that time.
Yeah, pretty much what I expected.
It wasn't expected for me. Trying to think of other innovations. Dead or Alive 4, I think it was one of the first games to have both hair and clothing physics. We're trying to gloss over the kind of the two elephants in the room regarding this. And now this bit's just a bit inexplicable. But this was basically the trailer for Dead or Alive 4. I think this was one of the trailers for Dead or Alive 5, this actual bit. For one reason you'll see in a second. But yeah, I like the art style. I don't think it's bad. It's nice and colourful, bright, and here is someone you may be familiar with if you played some old Sega arcade games. And yeah, spoiler alert, he does play like Akira from Virtua Fighter, except with hold moves. But yeah, the sound lag is quite bad here, and I do apologise if it ends up in the video. Well, stability wise, it's crashed twice while making this, so that's not good. I suspect this was just an excuse to have Coco in like 3 different outfits for each of her fights. Okay. Oh, bad. This is not good. Yeah. But yeah, playing this without holds is weird because I'm used to kind of relying on last minute holds and stuff, and the character I tend to play as who I think has like one round in this storyline called Lady Fang. That's kind of her main kind of bread and butter. But yeah, so yeah, that. Ow. That was unnecessary. Punching someone in the face, that's unnecessary. Oops. Ow. That mildly nudged my brooms. But yeah, the game is, I'd say it's actually not that bad. I mean, as far as some ports go, like Final Fantasy 13-2, which is the last game I did I looked at a port of for Steam Hibernation. That was terrible. You know, I barely ran. It ran somehow worse than the Xbox version. The Xbox version had like the worst lag, some of the worst slowdown I've seen in a console RPG. But this fighting game works fine. Looks good, plays well, although I think part of that can be credited to the art direction. Oh crap, no! Oh. Yes! Oh, that was lucky. But yeah, lots of bouncing off wall stuff. Eventually stuff like that would be actually borrowed by Tekken, by the Tekken series for Tekken 4. And then promptly, and then kind of sort of ignored.
Sure does fly.
That's creepy. She's like, she can only be like, she's probably barely 20 of that. Right. Oh, I kind of want to do... No, we will save that for another video, but note to yourself, look at the story. The fact they put so many great cutscenes and effort into it, and notice how weird the timeline has already become. This will get worse, but I'll leave that to an exercise for the reader. So we will vacate this and we'll go into the regular fight. I think we'll go through the... let's see what stuff there is. There is team fight, there's an arcade mode of course. But we'll go into the... We'll not go through the training, we'll go through just regular free training. And we'll just go for that. And we'll just show you all the characters we have. So we got Kasumi, she's the main character, of course she's in everything, Blue Ninja chick. Kinda looks like Chun-Li if you squint. Alpha 152, she actually did not have a model in Dead or Alive 5, she was just a blue misted Kasumi. She actually has some really bad texture in here. Then we have Brad Wong, I hate him. Mila, she was in the next chapter. She's an MMA fighter. I don't know why it's Victoria. I think it's because they can't use Victory because that's trademarked, I think, on clothing. Helena, she owns Dead or Alive or something. Kokoro, she's stupid. I think that's actually a storyline. Bayman, he is an army guy. Christy, I think she's meant to be a spy, but that. No, I think she's a spy but not a ninja, which is a very strange thing in this game. All I remember is in the film she was played by Oliver Lance, and she had that really stupid bit where she had like a duel while she was like, where she like basically knocked out like 7 armed men with a bra. And then no, I am not kidding. Rig, new character here. He's angsty. Jan Lee, Bruce Lee. Jan Lee, Bruce Lee. I've already spoiled the joke. Zack. He's annoying. He also is really, really annoying and really on most people's bad list because he is the storyline reason why there is the Dead or Alive Extreme like beach volleyball games or whatever rubbish they made where he owns an island or something like that. Ayane, she's the other ninja. She's evil and stuff, but kind of not. She's kind of angsty. Ryu Hayabusa, he's from Ninja Gaiden. And this kind of actually brought back the original Dead or Alive actually basically brought back the Ninja Gaiden series because of his popularity in it, because he's quite cool and he's actually really good in this game. He has some really cool moves. Oh, this is a new character, Nyon Tengu. I believe Tengu was the boss of Dead or Alive 2, so I think this is meant to be replicating that style apart from the stupid flying stuff. I don't think that's in there, although I might actually play it later and see. Elliot, I think his entire gimmick is he's androgynous. Like every cutscene in Dead or Alive 4 was just quite like, are you a woman? No. And then they fight. Tina, she's a pro wrestler, as you can see. She loves America, and that's about it really. There isn't really much else to say. I think she was the poster girl for the series for a while, like the other poster girl. There's a weird Oedipal thing with we'll skip to him, to Baze, who is Kevin Nash / Hulk Hogan, which is kind of weirdly parallels the weird Oedipal stuff with Hulk Hogan, honestly, and his blonde, blue-eyed daughter. La Mariposa, she is not in the story mode. I believe she's another character though, if I can find her. No. I have no idea where she'd be. I can't actually see Lisa on this. So I'm assuming that Mariposa actually did literally replace her. She is kind of a Lucha Libre wrestler. You have, yeah, it's kind of like Rainbow Micah or JC in Tekken. Akira, he's from Virtual Fighter. Sarah Bryant, she's also from Virtual Fighter. She's a new character too. I think last round, maybe no Ultimate actually. Sorry, she was in Ultimate. They find main character I play as. She's quite cool. She has some interesting moves. Hitomi, her gimmick is she's also dumb. Don't read too deeply into that, please. Phase 4. No idea. Hayate, the other ninja. Raidu, I believe he was the boss of the first Dead or Alive game. He looks like Kano. I've never actually seen him. I didn't actually realise he was in this game. Mary Rose. She's in a maid's outfit. I think that's literally all she is. Momiji, I don't know. She's also a new character. Genfu, he was in the first Dead or Alive, first couple of Dead or Alive games. His gimmick is he's old, but he's also really, really good. And before I learned how to play as Leif, he was my main character. And it was a weird thing. Like 3 of us played Dead or Alive. We were like 10-year-old boys, and we all played male characters. I played Genfu. He played. One of them played Ryu, and I believe the other one played Ain, which was Hayate with moveset. Pai, she is another Virtual Fighter character. So, Jackie Bryant, he's another Dead or Alive character. This is Ain. He is Hayate with sunglasses. He's cool. Rachel, she looks ridiculous, and she was in, I believe, Ninja Gaiden 1, or was it Ninja Gaiden 2? Of the new series, wearing a very stupid outfit that looked like that. Leon, he was the other army guy, because when Bayman wasn't in one of the games. He's really funny. I mostly know him because of one cutscene he had to get through that, and in the story mode, because a lot of the game had like prescriptive cutscenes, so certain fights you fight certain characters, and I remember the exact word. It was like they were just fighting. They were gonna fight, and then he goes like, "I won't hold back, old man." And then Genfu replies, "I don't take me lightly, young man." And that was it. And he was my favourite for life. And finally, Hanoka, who I think is the other schoolgirl. She has a skill for her hand. She might want to get that checked. Anyway, we were gonna check. There was someone we were gonna play as. That was it. Phase 4. Who has? Oh yeah, and every character has multiple costumes. Certain ones are unlockable if you beat the arcade mode, I believe. And certain ones are DLC, I believe. That's the other thing. So, but like, and the interesting thing is, they had like some characters have like 100 or like 18 costumes. Like Kasumi has 25 costumes, and like half of the, I mean, some of them are like quite interesting. Some of them are like ridiculously fetishistic. Like Kasumi the cheerleader and Santa Kasumi, and like there's like a million bikini ones, of course, and schoolgirl outfits and all that kind of weird stuff. And that one, which looks like it makes Kasumi look like a member of Daft Punk, and I wish I had. Right, I may have to go to the arcade mode and play and get some of these costumes. Right, one thing before we do it, I want to check if Alpha actually has any extra costume. Oh, she does. It's just different colours. Wait, why does the clone have a schoolgirl version? 2 schoolgirl versions? 3? 4? I'm not even going to ask. Oh, so we're going to play as Momiji. She must be in, I'm guessing she was in Ninja Gaiden. That's actually all I know. And I'm going to wear this because it makes it look like she's wearing a tennis costume. Right. And apparently you can change her hairstyle, which is weird. No idea what the details mean. What the detail be. will not work. Glasses. Right. So yeah, so this is and you should replace, and then we'll have the other character be Phase 4, who is an oh I see, Phase 4 is another clone of Kasumi. Where okay, although the thing is, she looks the weird thing, of course, is she looks like, well, why would there be a hairstyle option? Oh, I see, you can take the thing off. Oh, and don't forget to have her wear glasses. So this is, there's kind of a weird thing where it's almost like clones of Sephiroth. Okay, so that's the dojo. I believe that's the dojo from Dead or Alive 1. Sky City, Tokyo. There's lots of arenas, aircraft carriers, fighting entertainment. It's a pro wrestling thing. Fighting entertainment is probably going to be the new name for the WWE, by the way. Sweat, Dead or Alive, is various Dead or Alives. The Biolab, the Depths of the Biolab, Sanctuary, yes, the Fuel, which is the oil rig, and then Fuel 2, which is also the oil rig. Home, just some guy's house. You can actually fight through the houses. And then there's like that, so this is in China basically. The Ends of the Earth. So yeah, you can fight in the Arctic, streets. This is the weirdest one. There is actually an entire level dedicated to the circus, and there's 3 versions of it. We're gonna go for coming soon because that sums up Dead or Alive in a nutshell. Right. Okay. Right. So I want to try and show off the holds. So that's what it's supposed to look like, and this actually seems to be reacting a bit better. So let's come on, give me a put. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So com action. Just strike. Go for high punch because that's the easiest to block. There, high punch. Okay. And then the timing. So that's blocking. Just block them back or block them forward together. I seem to be getting the timing on them. Very badly on. Patch back. Come on, there. I'm gonna get beaten by a computer who's just punching. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, there's kind of a high, middle, low thing as well. So you got to press diagonal up and hold, and then do that, which is very cool. And then, for example, yeah, I'm so bad at lag. I can't deal with the lag, so I'm literally. There you go, and hit the mid punches, which is most punches. You do that, and so I think you're doing forward as well. I think he does a different animation. Actually, then the time is slightly different. Oh, evidently not. No. Yeah, the time when you can get the whole move out, the timing is relatively generous. But if you've missed it, yeah. So yeah, that's a counter, and then you counter a hold into a throw, and you can punch 2 holds. There we go. That is basically your explanation right at the end of the video for Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the video. Let's get back to the main menu, and I'll give you my conclusion momentarily once I've played a few matches off without the recording. Back in a sec.
Don't get too worked up.
Right, I've played quite a bit of this game again without the recording software. I think that's probably the fairest way of doing it. And oh god, I forgot how much fun I had playing Dead or Alive. This is the arcade mode as well. So it's 8 stages. Beat it as fast as you can, get as much points as you can, as much points as you can. But yeah, I had so much. I forgot how much fun Dead or Alive 5 was. the kind of story kind of sells it short a bit because you also get caught up on the really stupid aspects of it. But the game is really the kind of battle systems and stuff are actually really fun. I'll play through the late 5 one, my kind of main character when I used to play, and it was just like, yeah, I remember all the stuff, and I remember all the kind of counter holds. It's exciting and elegant in its kind of simplicity, really. In terms of frame rate, there were a few issues with cutscenes, but I suspect that's because of the way they were animated. I think they were animated for 30 frames a second, while the battles themselves are 60, which I think is actually better than which I think was better than they were on the 360, which may explain why there's a few quirks there. That might be something they'll fix with the inevitable huge patch they're going to do for multiplayer. Doesn't affect the game. The game actually, the game's physics and everything, the works fine. It looks really good. With a bit of anti-aliasing, it actually looks really amazing. And obviously I love the art style and stuff, and the kind of design of a lot of the characters. So I'm kind of a bit biased there. I kind of mocked people for knowing about Dead or Alive, and then I was like, oh my god, it's Ein's theme! Because Ein has this particular guitar theme that was in every game he's ever been in. And in this one, yeah, I'm on like super rookie mode arcade, which really I shouldn't be. I should be on like at least easy. But yeah, so there is quite a bit of difficulty. So there is a bit of the difficulty curve is quite shallow. It's quite not shallow, deep. So easiest difficulty is far too easy, and hardest difficulty is impossible. If I remember correctly, I have never actually got harder. I've never actually played the game harder than regular hard. Yeah. So yeah, this is so. I think we'll get through this. What else? I would say, as it stands now, I didn't have that many problems with it. Which, I had a surprisingly small amount of problems for a day one thing. I mean, obviously, there's some quirks, like those textures are pretty bad, and I had some problems which are unique to me doing Steam Hibernation. So that's I'm not kind of nervous. But in terms of the game, as a fighting game, it's actually much. This is the definitive version, which I think I don't know whether that will change when the or I don't know if it's already out actually, because I've only focused on the PC version. Whether the Xbox One or PS4 versions will be better than this. I think it depends on whether they incorporate the soft textures, which I know they're planning to do for the PS4 and Xbox versions. So that could kind of change everything. Right, so yeah, the DLC wise, there was pre-order bonus DLC, which included, I think, most of the DLC from Ultimate Edition. They're probably going to add some new stuff, as they do for these sort of games. Oh, hell, I forgot about this level. And so, which unfortunately does include bikinis. I believe there's like other stuff that's included as well, like nightgowns, night dresses, or something. I can't quite remember. I remember this trailer everyone was up in arms about ages ago. I remember like, oh, I'm not interested in Dead or Alive anyway, and then I ended up playing. I was like, actually, this isn't bad. I think the key to it is to take the story and do the story drunk, because you'll unlock quite a bit of the stuff while doing the story. Oh, for goodness sake. Do the story drunk and play a lot of the arcade mode, and obviously get friends over, tell them to bring arcade sticks. I don't really need arcade sticks for this game, but and just have a really good time. Oh yes, I actually got a hold in an actual fight in the recording. I'm happy with that. I suppose try not to think about the thorny gender politics of all this stuff. I mean, yeah. It's kind of, some stuff is kind of hard to ignore, but in the end, the game's fun. The game is pretty much what it is. There's stuff you can kind of look past that. There's a lot of female characters. They all have individual agency. They all are unique. The game does pass the Bechdel test. So yeah, so take what you will. Dead or Alive 5 last round, the ultimate feminist game. To be honest, I've heard worse suggestions.
Well, shall we?
Oh, crap. Criminy. Christmassy, yeah. Also, every character has Santa. Even, I think Game Food does. I really should have won that for this final video. Oh, that was rubbish. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah. So, yeah. Final verdict. Well worth a look. Maybe not at full price. I would probably recommend they will probably have a sale around the time they incorporate multiplayer, because they've said June. I got a pumpkin land on his head. Sorry, I got distracted there. And I would say that's probably the price I would go for, because you missed the pre-order discount. It wasn't a very big discount anyway. I think it's like 10%. Oh bloody hell! Oh my god, I'm facing my clone from an alternate, more sitcom dimension. What's that direction, man? See, I had this thing at one point where I kept calling one direction, one dimension, and now apparently it works in reverse. I keep mixing those two words up. There we go. But yeah, on this difficulty you can basically win by mashing the punching kick buttons. But yeah, I do really like this. I genuinely do. And like, I know that, you sometimes get people mocking like, oh, I played Dead or Alive for the fighting system, and kind of the idea is, oh, you're mocking it for being girls. You know what? I was 10. I didn't care what women. I didn't care what girls wore. It was all that matters is how I played an old man in this game, and you know what? I might still do that. Because oh my word! Oh, I haven't done that before. My fist gets stronger even though I died. But then he was facing older fists. Yeah. See, I'm not. You do more stuff, more combos. There's a lot of costumes. There's like, for the male characters around 9 or 10. For the female characters, it goes up to 25 for Kasumi. So, it is what it is. It's really enjoyable. Again, I think the only thing it's lacking at the moment is multiplayer. So, and that that's obviously a big miss. It's a big thing to lose, to be honest. But character, music. I don't think I've looked at many people's characters, many people's music. So, where these? Do they like? Oh, I see. They've all got like. Nope. Oh, I see. So, yes, restore or default. Oh, I see. So you can pick different music. Let's go for. Does Helena have her music? I think she does. I think this is new. Yes, yeah, that's a new one. But you got some good stuff here. So let's go for. Who doesn't have music? Phase 4 has music. My word. And yet Akira doesn't. What a shame. Right. Now, the important thing is, does Ein actually have his music? Yes. So I'm going to leave you with that. Surprisingly competent port. I think this is Tecmo's first PC port. I hope to see them do more stuff. I hope they. I'm kind of genuinely hoping they port the Ninja Gaiden games of the Sigma versions in particular, because they are awesome. And if they can get the same kind of frame rate going as they can with this, then that'll be well worth picking up. I know they've got a Ninja Gaiden game, but it's not very good. It's not worth your time. Anyway, this has been Overlong, and this has been DynaLemm, and this has been Steam Hibernation, and I hope you have a very good day.